shaking your ass for like half of the heights.
Put your number twos in the air if you didn't do them.
Hey guys, Tez here and welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a lovely break and a lovely Christmas. I took some time to spend with family and I had a really great time, and I feel refreshed and ready to tackle on this 2022 with a blast. So in today's video I'm just going to be talking through my New Year's resolutions. So I have a few personal and a few financial ones that I wanted to share with you. So before we get started, don't forget to grab your cup of tea to have with Tez and let's jump right in. I'm going to be starting with my personal goals, and number one on that list is joining mixed martial arts. Now I have done mixed martial arts in the past, didn't progress very well because I was a little bit cheeky, but I'm here to try again and I'm hoping to get the red belt at least, because I think that's technically the first belt you can get, because everyone is technically a white belt from what I've seen so far. So I'm hoping to join MMA, get the red belt and see how we go from there. Anything else would be a bonus really, but mainly to join and get the red belt. The main reason I want to join is because I just feel like it would be kind of cool to do something different and be like, oh yeah, I've got a red belt, so don't play with me, because people be trying me in these streets, so I need to protect myself. Number two on my list is to get a grade in piano. Now I did piano in the past like I mentioned before, and I did grade 1 with a different school, but I want to start again, and from what I've seen I think this other exam is better, which is ABRSM, so I want to get grade 1 in ABRSM. Fingers crossed for me. I just think doing an exam in piano is like proof to myself and to other people, I guess. Not that I need to prove anything to other people, but just proof that I am putting in the commitment and I have the results to show for it. Third on my list was initially to read 100 books, but I read 103 last year, so I do know that I can do it. So it just doesn't feel like a challenge or a resolution or a goal. So I guess my goal this year is to just read as many books as I can or want to, and not put a limit on it, just to be free. If I read 5, if I read 105, then it is what it is, but I'm just going to be a bit more free with my reading this year. My final personal goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. At the moment I think I have like 800 and something maybe, if I'm not mistaken, so it would be really nice to reach 1,000. So hopefully by the end of the year I'll have reached that, and if you guys want to help me reach that goal then please subscribe and I will be very grateful. Moving on to my financial goals, this year I want to invest. Now I haven't invested before, I don't know how to do it, so I guess my biggest regret last year is not finding out more about investing, so I do want to try investing this year. I'm probably going to start with something simple like an index fund or a lifetime strategy type thing, so nothing too serious because I don't really know much about investing, and so I'm hoping to invest, and if I could get £1,000 reward, I feel like that would make me very happy. So I'm hopefully going to invest and get back £1,000. That is my goal. And I guess number 2 kind of ties in with number 1, which is paying myself first. So besides my bills and my mortgage, I don't really have debt in that sense, and so when I do that 50-30-20 rule, the 20 that's meant to be for saving and investing, I end up saving it and I spend it on gadgets or I go on holiday. So I guess I sort of want to change that and allocate money specifically for investing and money specifically for traveling, so that I'm not mixing the two together, because at the moment it's just one big pot, so I just eat from that pot, which I shouldn't really be doing. Number 3 is to live below my means. So at the end of the year I looked at my budget and what I'd spent money on and how much money I was spending, and I realised that a lot of the things I was buying I didn't really need to and I could have done without. It's just that I was living within my budget. So I'm sure you guys know, I mentioned it before, but my budget was £800 on petrol, food, blah 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 blah, and I was spending £800 a month. And when I look at it, some of the things I would buy, like maybe I would buy 3 bubble teas because I knew I had the money. So I think this year I want to sort of reduce my budget a little bit, see if I can spend a little bit less and maybe invest a little bit more. So that is one of my goals this year, to live below my means. And then my final goal this year is to not make decisions based on what I assume I'll be earning in the future. Now that is a bit of a mouthful, but I'll give you an example. So I work in a GP surgery, and it's technically private, technically NHS. It's a little bit confusing. And in April, NHS staff got a pay rise. I think it was 3% or something. I assumed that I would be getting that pay rise because I'm on an NHS banding, but that wasn't the case. And I had made certain goals based on that extra income, so I'd adjusted my calculator to put how much I earn based on that extra money and all this malarkey. And that didn't end up happening. Luckily that money was just to be saved for traveling, so it didn't really make a huge impact on me personally. But if I had then maybe taken out a car and finance, if I'd taken out a loan based on me getting that money, I would have been in a bit of a pickle because I wouldn't have been able to pay that back. So this year I really don't want to spend money that I think I'll be making in the future. Just want to work with what I have now and just assume that that could get even lower. And I guess those were my financial goals. To help me become a bit better with my finances, I'm going to start reading a lot more books related to finance, such as Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I can't believe I haven't read before, to be honest, because I have it on my Kindle, I have the physical copy, and I have it on Audible as well, but I've still not read it. So I guess it just shows that when you're not in the mindset to better yourself, really, there's nothing you can do. So this year I'm going to try to do a bit better. So those were all my goals. Let me know if you have any videos that you want to see this year. I know you guys want to see a day in the life. I filmed that, but unfortunately I lost the footage, so I'm going to have to do it again, but don't worry, it is coming. And if there's any other type of videos you want to see for the year, any questions, comments or suggestions, then I'm always happy to receive them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to tap that like button so the video reaches more people. Subscribe if you haven't already because it really helps me out. And until next time, bye for now.